What up, guys? It's been a while, and this is kind of the first time I'm doing this on my phone, so uh, it's nice to be back. The Z is in prep mode for Nats. It's been a while, but she's about to be ready. She's on fresh. Look at me covering the lens with my finger, but she is on fresh Nankang CRS V1s. I know the V2s came out this year, or the new compound. But she's ready. I had an oil leak the last time I was out there and out there on track. Which is my first ever like oil, like smoke in the bay experience. It was terrifying, and I was not wearing my safety gear, so I regret that. But learned my lesson, and I think we found the fix. And I'll go into that a bit later. But right now, we are not prepping that car. We are prepping this car, if I can figure out how to put this. This is what we'll be working on today. I actually just picked this up about 2 weeks ago. My neighbors were selling it, and well, his son was selling it. He sold it for his son, but good price. It's a 2005 Nissan Titan. So I have an 03 in my garage, which is the Z. We have an 04, which is Lynn Sentra, and we have an 05 Nissan Titan. So I guess we're a Nissan dealership now. But what we're going to be fixing on this today is the rear main, not the rear main, I apologize. The axle seals on the passenger side is leaking, and that's these two seals here. I don't know, there's one back here. I believe there's two, but since I don't have a press, I didn't want to bother getting a bearing by itself, getting this off, cutting it. I just got the whole thing, and then once we take this one out, we'll be able to, I'll just notice I'm missing a cap, but once we take this one out, we'll have an extra one, and then we can, if the driver's side goes bad, we can replace it with just the bearing. But we're going to be doing work on a truck for the first time. And I went to AutoZone to pick up a slide hammer, a axle puller for the hub. And then this one here is kind of a bearing. So typically with the axles here, the race on these bearings, the outer shell gets stuck. So hopefully we'll pull it out and don't have to use anything too barbaric. All right, so I'll be back. This truck seems pretty good besides the axle seal. Engine seems fine, and you know, the frame here looks pretty good. Over the winter I'm going to be fluid filming this because we do use salt here compared to its previous life in Montana, which I just learned they use cinder and not salt because of the wildlife. But yeah, be back soon. All right, guys. So yeah, I'm dirty. I got it done. One of the lugs was just like left in the box because I guess they didn't press them in. But I'm gonna torque everything down. Let me flip this around. So got the new hub in there. The old one's sitting right there. Rotor's still on it, but I'm going to torque down the hub, get the rotor on, get the caliper on, take it for a test drive. But yeah, wasn't too bad. I used a slide hammer here to get the hub off, obviously with that attachment over there. But I forgot to take off the back bolts like an idiot. And I was like, oh man, I'm an idiot. So I got all that done, and it was like only like 5 swings with the slide hammer. So we got that. Unfortunately, part of my parking brake on the bottom side is just fell off. So that's something I'm going to have to fix eventually. I don't know if I'll have enough time before the trip, but at least I know that's just the parking brake, and our actual brake is there. Pads look pretty decent size. The rotor's all right. After winter and into the springtime, I'm going to do a whole brake job on this on this truck because yeah, I just one of the pad material on the underside here for the parking brake just fell off. So it is what it is, but do that in the spring maybe. It's just a parking brake. I know some people are going to flame at me at that, but my priority is making sure the rotor and the pads are good, which I've checked around. They look pretty good. I may do a brake fluid on this, but yeah, we're going to torque everything up. I got to look up the torque specs for the hub on the back here. There's 4 bolts, one here, one down there, 2 on the other side. But we are going to torque that up, get the loose one of these. I tapped it with a hammer for now, but I know when I torque it up, it's going to get loose over time. So I'm going to keep an eye on this hub to make sure that the lugs don't loosen over time. But yeah, it wasn't too bad changing a rear axle. Again, if I wasn't an idiot and forgotten to take off the back bolts or the back nuts, I would have been done like 15 minutes ago. But cool. Yeah, be back.